Hey guys, welcome back to L Earth Angel 50. Just want y'all to check out the shirt. Got a new shirt. And it says Unbothered by Negative Souls. And I know that it can take a lot to stay unbothered. We don't get it right every day, but we do the best we can, right, everybody? All right, so it's been a while, been a minute, probably a month or more. Took a long break, but I do have some messages for you, and I've been working on other things behind the scenes. I love you guys. Hope that everybody is feeling amazing, having a blessed day. All right. It's storming here a little bit. It's been kind of off and on that I've been hearing it, so I think it's kind of like it's loud and it dies down. So if you hear that, just again, if you hear any background noises, I do want to just apologize in advance. Got some new decks for you guys. And yes, I have missed you all so much. I'm sorry, I'm just clearing off. I got some incense flowing in here, but I see that I had dropped. I'm gonna just move this back just a little bit more. And yes, I love you guys so much, and I have missed doing the messages, but yeah, we're about to get into it. Let's just start with the prayer for protection. The light of God surrounds me, the love of God enfolds me, the power of God protects me, and the presence of God watches over me. Wherever I am, God is, and hopefully with all of you. Everybody is welcome here, even if you don't have the same belief system. If you come across the material and you like it, I appreciate those of you that have been rocking with me and that support me and that have been able to see what's been going on in the spiritual community. Oh, and yes, definitely love and blessings to the spiritual community. All right. So much beautiful energy has been coming in, a lot of love. In the midst of the negative energy that's been looming around, I think that because those of you that have been able not to feed off into that, you've been able to stay well balanced. I feel like that's why I'm getting such beautiful energy, because a lot of you are about to have some very significant, wonderful outcomes, or you could already experiencing that. Even if there's still some little ugliness lingering, I do feel a lot of loving and positive, kind energy, because we have to realize that everything, even though it seems that way, because you're seeing a lot of devastation and things like that, a lot of really ugly things going on, it doesn't mean that everything is, like that. Okay, guys, so yeah. Let me just get re-situated here so we can get into the cards, all right? Oh, you guys, I don't know if you can see it, but it's another beautiful peace lily getting ready to open up too. So still that ongoing theme of just trying to be as peaceful as you can. Because there are going to be times where you may be antagonized or you may get irritated. Okay, and you just have to do whatever it is you can do within the realm of your power. If you are a prayerful person, pray whatever it is you need to do to keep yourself calm in the midst of somebody else trying to bother you. See, we're going to be unbothered by these negative souls. Okay, continue to be your beautiful, loving, positive self. I love this shirt. As soon as I saw it, I was like, I got to have it. I got to have it. All right. I didn't have to, but I did. All right. So I believe before I took that long break, I got a message where I talked about being victorious. And look, more confirmation coming out in these cards here. This is from the Secrets of the Ancestors deck. And I have another one of her decks, and I love this deck since I've used it. I think this might be the first time I'm using it though in a message. But I've been, privately pulling messages. Just haven't been posting anything. This is the first post, like I said, I've done in a while. And I am going to refer to the book on this, but absolutely beautiful cards once again, and loving the Egyptian theme on the cards as well. Okay, but a lot of ancestor energy has been coming in. A lot of you know that you have this amazing protection around you, and you have beautiful gifts that you have to share with the world. Yes, you do now. And if you have anything else that you have been working on, you too will be victorious in that. This is whatever it is. I have some oracle decks that I have prepared. Oh, there goes the storm, y'all. See, the ancestors are busy. Ancestors are busy. So yes, victorious here. The goddess circle, the wheel of change, okay? And I've been picking up on a lot of strong feminine energy, okay? A lot of women of strength, women stepping up to the plate to get justice, to get equality, okay? There may be some masculine energies that are also supportive of this energy, standing with. But you also have people that are not in agreement with this energy, with this. So it's a little bit of both is what I'm getting. Okay, there's some sort of power struggle, a lot of disagreements also that I'm feeling that are going on. But off of this card, I'm just getting so much strength, like woman power, the goddess circle, a wheel of change. So a lot of incoming positivity, change, more women taking control and power. And it's not in a negative sense. It's just to try to get people more in alignment, balancing things out, because right now there's a very heavy, hard energy, too much, I don't even know any other way to say it, but like too much negative masculine energy, okay? So to balance it out, putting a little bit more feminine energy in the mix. Mother of fire, shine and rise here. And I'm going to show this card. I think this is an absolutely beautiful picture. And also because she's giving her child, her children nourishment. So this is another ancestor message that I'm getting, is the comfort and the love and the nourishment of that feminine energy. Okay, and anyone can have feminine energy. Okay, masculines can operate in their feminine energy. That's what I just want you to understand. You can have an equal balance of masculine and feminine energy. But I'm picking up heavily that there will be more of a balance coming in, because there's something for a long time that I've been picking up on so heavy about just this negative, like hard energy, like and it is taking a toll and taking people out of here, and it's just there. It's time for balance. There's time. That's what I'm getting from this message, really. I may even title it that. Time for balance. Time to get back evenly in alignment as a whole. You know, also this symbolization here from the peace lily. Like every time one grows and blossoms, then it dies off. Another one comes right behind it. So just there must be several situations that I'm picking up on where peace, you know, there needs to be peace. Okay. You have a lot of people warring. And even if you, okay, I'm going to say this. You know how even after there's a battle, when that battle finishes, there's some sort of white flag or, um, you know, usually one side, there's going to be a side that wins or feels like there is a win after some type of competition. I'm going to tell y'all, I'm not in a competition. I'm just doing what I'm guided to do. Okay. I've had people warring with me, people doing things, and I'm talking about this is how some of you also could be feeling like people battling with you, warring with you, not wanting you to do what it is that you need to do for you and your family, trying to block and stop what your path is. But no. And I guess we have to continue to remind folks, God said, you said, no. Hail to the no, okay? To the no, no, no. Because it's a lot of people that have things to do. All right. Mother of fire, shine and rise. A lot of y'all are doing that. You know, even if you get knocked back, you keep standing back up, shining and rising. Okay. Strength through it all. But I just pick up heavily like something about certain, let me move these up here. Certain masculine, like it could really be like a men going after certain groups of women. Let me read from the book here, guys. Let me read from the book. And I have something from the Bible Promise book as well, but I wanted to read first Victorious, the Monarch. Okay? Take a deep breath, buckle up. You will overcome this challenge, okay? And like I said, many of you, man, some of the things that you guys have been challenged with and overcame is just, you are a walking miracle, my loves. You are loved. You are protected. You are supported. And your hard work is paying off in a big way. Your vision is meeting your drive. Call your power back now. Yes, we call our power back now. We've been doing that for a long time. You do have some people, for some of you, that have been overstepping your boundaries. We're not going to take it. That was a rock song from back in the day, wasn't it? We're not going to take it. We're not going to take it anymore. Y'all been standing up, fighting the powers that be. You are supported. Your hard work is paying off in a big way. Okay, so those of you that have been standing up, speaking up for yourself, you battled through a lot. Okay, you have called your power back and you are moving forward. There is no need to be uncertain. You are on your right path. Okay, this is the one that I'm reading from. All right. Your confidence and determination are needed. Take charge. Picture you rolling in on a chariot heralded by sphinxes. You are regal. You hear me? You are regal. Okay, there's an ancestral memory message here that says the monarch is depicted. Oh, okay, y'all, this is a word right here I have never come across. Let's see, Hassus. Oh, I'm not even gonna try to mess this word up. I'm gonna just have to pass by because I've never seen that word before. But I'm going to make note and write this word down. And yeah. Okay. I'm going to look that word up. But the monarch is depicted by the Egyptian queen who is crowned king in her own right. So again, that strong feminine energy. Okay, it says she wore a beard to signify that she. Now I don't know about all that now, but that's what it say here. So I'm definitely gonna have to look deeper into that. But it says she wore a beard to signify that she was as powerful as any man. There was a failed attempt to erase her from history. Okay, I'm gonna have to look deeper off into that. I feel like there's something that I may have seen, like some sort of art or something. Then here also with ancestral medicine, it's time. I'm sorry, it's go time, my child. If we fail to plan, we plan to fail. Okay, so there may be some of you that may already be in the midst of doing that, making a plan. Okay, even if plans that you have had in the past may have failed. Okay, you are doing what you need to do in the current time, or moving towards that energy. Okay, for many of our ancestors, planning was a luxury they didn't have. Okay, they didn't have the time. Y'all know what a lot of our ancestors were doing. It varies for some of you. And then there are some very, very royal ancestors actually that did very well for themselves. They had certain rises at certain periods in times of history. This is your nudge to keep going. Get your strut on. All right. And the shadow aspect. Oh no, that's only if the card came out in reverse. I'm sorry, I'm still getting used to the deck. And then also here it says, I have royalty in my DNA. I've been saying that. I haven't worn that shirt in a while. It's in my DNA. But yes, it is so important to know your true lineage. And if anyone has done anything to keep that from you, shame on them. Shame on them. Because it is so important for people to know that in so many different ways. I know that has come out for me in the past. Okay. I also, I'm going to keep this one brief here. We're just going to basically focus on the cards that I have here. I'm probably not going to pull any more cards in this message. But I do have some new decks that I will be sharing with you, and I will be also going into my handmade oracles. And I'm going to go on and move on to this goddess circle. I'm going to read also from the book Wheel of Change, because there is a lot of change that has been going on. And for some of you, you may feel like it's been a very slow change, a very slow process. But I do think that some of you that have had a lot of spiritual warfare coming towards you, because of how you've been able to maintain, how you've been able to move, you know, and again, we're perfectly imperfect, so you haven't gotten it right every day. But you've tried to, you know, at best, on your best days and on your worst days, you've tried to not let people get to you. And even when you did, you knew how to bring yourself back and recenter yourself, okay? So I don't want y'all to beat yourself up on your worst day. And don't be afraid to ask for help, okay? Don't be afraid to ask for help. And I know a lot of you are like, I have, or I've given up on asking for help. I don't think anyone is listening. You never know, okay? If you have to keep going to the next person or the next person. A lot of you have even had to you've had to feel like you've had to defend yourself, defend your character. But, you know, a lot of you don't even really do that anymore. You just have given it up to the Most High, okay? And that's what a lot of you have done. But don't let them stop and block your messages, And even if they feel like they are winning and they're stopping and blocking your messages, what I tell y'all. You don't have to listen to me, you don't have to take it from me, but God says no. You say no too. You've been telling them. You've been telling them that if they've been listening. I don't know if they've been listening. But there is a season for everything. And this is yours. If you haven't already received the good news, it is on its way. It is safe to celebrate. Okay. Even if that's like your own little private party, your own little private celebration. All right. You deserve it. Don't question the joy. Don't wait for the other shoe to drop. Rejoice, beautiful. Rejoice, my beautiful loves. You are the moment. This is your time. Positive change is on the way. That's why I told you it's a beautiful message. I couldn't wait to give this to you guys, especially after being away for a while. I definitely appreciate when I got this deck and I got this beautiful message here. Absolutely amazing. This is a great season to let go of the past and take a big risk. Okay? Ancestor memory. The powerful Egyptian goddess and queens from the African Goddess Rising Oracle deck. I'm going to take a stab at these names here. This one, Kutish. I think I'm going to have to get back into my research bag, y'all, because I'm not familiar with that one either. Nefertiti, Mayat, Skemet, and Isis. Show up for this goddess circle, okay? I wish they had the names under each one. I know that's Nefertiti. Right there. Beautiful. Another beautiful deck from her. Their unfiltered power creates a portal of unlimited choices and transformations. Okay. The declaration is, I, a winner, baby. I know that's right. The tarot correspondence is the Wheel of Fortune. And that's been coming out so much. And I know for a lot of you, like, you've been like, it's been coming out for so long. When is that going to be my reality? But you guys just keep doing the beautiful work that you do. Keep every day just perfecting what it is that you do, the messages that you present. And I do feel like those of you that have gotten a message from other readers in the spiritual community, just, fall back for a little bit, take a break, do different things. I think a lot of you are doing that, and a lot of you are multitaskers as well. Okay, so to all my light workers, star seeds, earth angels, chosen ones, indigo children, and the like, because there's so many people that are doing good work. There's some beautiful prophets, prophetess, message bringers, people that don't use cards, and you really try not, we don't try to, well, at least I don't, judge. But we're perfectly imperfect. Sometimes we say things that may sound a little bit judgy, but, I'm just admire those of you that are doing great work and not out here doing anything to harm or hurt anyone. A lot of you are givers, you're helpers, and people have just continued to do terrible things towards you. Or, some of you have experienced some things that, happened to you over the course of your life, but you haven't let it make you be a bitter berry or bitter Betty. Okay? You may have had your moments, like I've stated. We're perfectly imperfect here, but you do your best to keep your composure. Do what you need to do. Mind your business. Live your life. Okay? Okay. And then this last one, I'm going to read the Mother of Fire here. Oh, what's this, y'all? Something on the mat that's not supposed to be there. Stubborn little thing. So, Mother of Fire, you're shining and you're rising, okay? Yes, own it all, the good and the bad. And a lot of you, you have done that. And your sins have already been forgiven. And there are, on this earthly realm, there are people that have been trying to keep you stuck in, you know, things that you've already overcome. There will people that will bring up your past, or you have people that still have negative energy. And what we have to learn to do, and what I've had to learn to do, is when people try to draw you into that, which they do, they're going to test you all the time. You have to know how to reel yourself back to a more peaceful energy. Trying your best not to let other people's energies rub off onto you, especially my energy readers, those of us that do this. Because in the beginning, when I first started getting off into doing the messages, like, I would actually heavily feel that energy, and it would sometimes come out into the messages. So it would be so aggressive at times. I'm like, that's not me, that's not my energy. So yeah, just learning how to keep yourself balanced, and that's why sometimes it is good to take a long, much needed break. Okay, where was I here? Own your power. Living life by your own rules is not easy. It's not. Those of you, those of y'all that know, those of us that are kind of have some similarities in what we've been experiencing in spiritual warfare, you know that it's not easy doing it your way, living by your own rules. And because, you know, sometimes you don't often always have that immediate support that you need. Okay, you have, I'm telling you, there's a lot of beautiful hidden helpers out there. Just watch, wait and see. Because I know for a lot of you, like, it's taking a long time. But just watch, wait and see. Let your haters hate. You enjoy the attention. You have the power of influence. Use it wisely. You go next. So those of you that may feel like you have been left behind, forgotten, okay, it's been like an ongoing kind of theme of that, and I feel like it is helpful to hear it a lot, to know that you do have that support there. And I know some of you are just like, for real, yep, for real. The support is there, and I know it feels like things are taking a long time. I feel like there have been some people recently that have been able to breathe a little bit of a sigh of relief in certain areas, even if everything isn't all the way it should be, okay? And when you've gone through you're going through such an intense amount of spiritual warfare, and it's very heavy right now in the energy, and y'all know I love everyone. Even if you don't love me back, we don't like everyone, but a lot of you do have love in your heart, okay? Many are warned by the bright light you shine, okay? The bright light that you shine. That's what they're lacking, and that's why they just pick at you. Okay, it's something that you have that they just will never be able to embody. This makes you a magnet and social butterfly. When you choose to be that didn't come out right the way I read that. This makes you a magnet and a social butterfly when you choose to be. Use your power of influence for good. And y'all, in many messages I've said, use your gifts for good. Use your powers for good. Some people have been trying to distort you like you're not using your gifts for good. It's a hell to the no to them. They need to stop lying. You are using your gifts for good. You are not the same. You are a new creature. What does it say somewhere in the Bible? You are a new creature in Christ. Okay? the ancestor memory. The mother of fire shows us as mitochondrial Eve, whom science says is the first woman and most recent common ancestor for all living humans. Our Eve is from the San peoples of Southern Africa. Okay. Did you hear that knowledge, that science knowledge dropped right there? I just love this deck. See, I love the other deck. But this one, like I said, this is my first time using this deck. Absolutely beautiful messages here. I'm not going to read the rest of it, but I will tell you that the tarot correspondence is the Queen of Wands, okay? My confidence, the declaration is, my confidence is magnetic. And that's why some of you you may feel a lot of eyes on you. If you don't see them, like sometimes, how you feel like someone's staring at you, or like someone's in your energy real deep, you may turn your head, or you may feel the need to go look out of the door or out of the window. Some of you just have it that deep, that sixth sense, that knowing. I just have no other way to describe it. For some people, it's just very heavily just a part of who you are. You just have that as a gift and ability to be able to know and recognize, okay? And so they think you don't know. And a lot of you do. You play it off really well. And that's how you are able to balance your energy and not let these, you're unbothered by the negative souls, baby. You are unbothered, all right? You are a butterfly. A change for the better. A lot of you, okay, these are those tea leaves. These were the two that I had for this message. You've been working. Some of you have already made achievements and success. Even if you've had it in the past, you may have lost some things. It's okay. Because a lot of you are always able to rebuild and get it back. Okay? Very creative, always able to come up with something. And if you have had issues with your intellectual property being taken from you, it's not going to last. Like, make that make sense. If it's something that you embody, you created, it's totally you. Okay? And you still got, I'm just let you know that I've kept these cards on your spirit. Told me just to keep these emotions cards. I'm going to be using them more. That you still, and I just saw 33 here. I keep seeing the number 33 as well. Somebody could be blaming you. You have people in your energy that are blaming you for something. They are mad. They red as fire. You see how this person is angry. You may even feel like someone is giving you an evil eye, or like just, mad at you. They feel like you are to blame for somebody. People could feel like you're to blame for whatever misfortunes that they're going through. Okay? When for a lot of you, it's been a lot of deception, just unfair circumstances that you have been put in, something that you didn't ask for. And for many of you, it's been going on for your entire life. And you may just be opening up to that realization, okay? Or you've been knowing it for a while and trying your best to maneuver through that. And the ancestors, I'm getting a lot of heavy ancestor messages that they're fighting for you. Many, even on this earthly realm, are fighting for you as well in the heavenly realm. And some of y'all, like I said, you got a good mixture, because I had a message not that long ago where I said you're covered on all sides. Look, because some of our ancestors, y'all know they wasn't right. They didn't do what they were supposed to do when they were here on earth. So you may even have, and I'm just telling you. Look, somebody's trying to say they're tired. I'm tired of this ish. You may have some relatives that may be a little bit darker that are also fighting for you. Okay. In some of y'all's situation, you have people fighting for you that they don't even really know you on a personal level, but they know you. If you feel what I'm talking about, you feel what I'm talking about. They know you. They understand you. They get it. They are with you, sister. They are with you, my brother. And this has nothing to do with race, but they see you. They get you. They understand it. You will be triumphant. You got people fighting for you, boo. Okay? They love your style, your smile, your intelligence. All right? Some of you are even connecting more. Not saying that you're, like holier than thou, but you are being more in connection with morality. Maybe in the past, your moral standards were a little bit lowered, or it could even have been the environment or whatever circumstances you were going through. So for some of you, it's something that you didn't even have any control over. But because of your intelligence and what you have learned, what you know, a lot of you are choosing a different stance in life and you're doing better, okay? But you still have, like I said, I did say something towards the earlier part of this message about bitter berries. I mean, what did I say it right? Bitter betties and bitter berries. You don't want to be that person. You don't want these people in your energy, okay? We rebuke them. We send them on their way. We're sending them on their way, all right? You have people that may be, for whatever reason, offended by you, okay? They don't have to connect to you. They don't have to watch you, but some of them still do. I do feel like even then maybe people probing you, trying to get information from you. But they're offended by you now, but they still, it's in an effort to use you. They just are really using you for your energy and trying to get information from you. Still trying to find a way to ridicule you even and take you down. I just feel that for some of you, like some people may be offended. They may find you offensive, okay? It could be the way that you talk, what your topic that you're talking about, but you are very strong. You've been through so much, and you continue to persevere. And like I said, the same emotions have been coming up. That's why I kept them to the side. Okay. And then you're gonna have people that are still stubborn. They're not gonna see your vision. They're not gonna see your direction. That's why a lot of you have had to take off in your own directions and do your own things. You do have supporters, but you've had to go a different direction. Some of you may have even had to move away from a group. Maybe you found a new group to connect with. I do feel like some of you have had a lot of backstabbing energy, people that did not stay loyal to you. Because I feel like if they have remained loyal to you, they would come to you directly, okay? But they have not done that, and I do really feel like that's out of having some sort of being in this stubborn energy, all right? Are you persistently refusing to change your mind or course of action? Okay? Even some of you, I'm just being real, some of you. We all sometimes, I think, get stuck like in our own way, stubborn. Okay? It is okay to admit that you made a mistake or that you did something wrong. All right? Because y'all know I mess up sometimes on here, and if I catch the error, I do try to always either put it in my description box or something like that to clear it up. Or people can ask you. Some people may feel like you're a hard person to deal with or a hard person to talk to, and I think they have you totally confused and mixed up, and it's because of how some of you have been unfairly betrayed. Okay. And again, the same energy of somebody who may have had to and this is literal, like I feel like somebody had to resign from something or step down from something. They may have been asked to. The still energy still remains, okay? Feeling like you've completely given up on everything. This could even be some of, and I'm just, giving you guys what I'm getting. Some of you could even be in this energy, feeling like you are ready to give up. Don't give up on everything. If, like I said, if you need to fall back from something for a while, fall back. People may even have felt like you completely gave up. Because there's people that are in competition with you. You're not in competition with anyone. You're not. So they may have felt like, oh, they done finally went on somewhere. No, baby, you still, we're still here, unbothered by these negative souls. Because you are empowered, baby. You are empowered. You're going to keep doing what you need to do. You're going to pull your energy back when you need to, but you're going to keep on doing what you need to do so that you can shine and rise. Okay? What that mother of fire saying, you will shine and rise, my loves. A lot of beautiful feminine energy that I'm picking up on. I'm picking up on someone that's so poised and so just some really beautiful ladies. I'm picking up on because I had got that so many messages and so many different messages about women's groups. This could be different women's groups. There could be groups of women that are going to come together. This could be some sort of conference where different women, and y'all know how it can be when you get a blend of, I don't even want to say that because this is such a beautiful message, but I think you guys that are seers know what I'm talking about when you get all these different groups of women together. But no, I'm just getting a sense of a lot of love, a lot of camaraderie. It's not about a competition or trying to beat someone or be better than someone or look down on another. I'm talking more on a group of individuals, like I said, people that are very poised, very well respected, even possibly coming together to discuss helping with matters that have to do with helping to elevate and support others, okay? Even I'm seeing a lot of strength when it comes to people getting justice. You guys, such a challenging task. I'm sorry I had to pause because I just kept feeling like there's this tug of war of these powerful women doing their best to do what they need to do, but there's this power struggle. And I really, like I said, that's why there's this need, and it's coming for balance, but there's a heavy masculine energy. It could even be like men. I don't know, it's kind of hard to explain, you guys, because I feel like there's this group of men and women, they're on the same page, they're helping to try to rebalance things, and then you have this other entity or groups that are trying to block this balance from coming in, but it's going to come. But I just feel like it's a long, hard battle for certain situations. And you guys keep in mind, these are general messages and predictions. Okay, I just saw 444 as well. All right. And it's something about you guys still seeing a lot of synchronicities, because remember earlier I saw 33, now I see 44. Those ages, 33 to 44, God just saw 44, 44. So it's something about those numbers as well. There could even be an address, 444, 44, 44. I don't know, something like that just came in, y'all, about an address of the sort. Not sure where. I do have my little thing over here, just in case any states were jumping out. And I was getting something about overseas as well. You could resonate with parts of this message as well. Someone could live overseas. All right, but this is the Bible Promise Book. And, oh, did I mark it? Just want to make sure. Oh, I don't think I folded it down, but I did not highlight it. There was something that I had gotten, you guys, that was so significant that I wanted to read from that section, but I must have got distracted. But I will read you the one here that I got about poverty, because I was just getting something so heavy when I was pulling on this ancestor deck about them not really wanting to stop this fight until the people get their justice. And because, you know, there's so many people's ancestors that were in some sort of impoverished energy, or people being blocked and stopped or stolen from in the past. And, you know, you have this strong networking behind you, okay? It says here, sing unto the Lord, praise ye the Lord, for he hath delivered the soul of the poor from the land of evildoers. Jeremiah 20 and 13. Thou, O God, hast prepared of thy goodness for the poor. Psalm 68 and 10. Okay, so some of you may have felt like people are trying to keep you in this lack energy, keep you impoverished. Okay, that is not what that is not what is meant for you. Okay, that is not what is meant for your life. But you're doing what you need to do to survive, baby. You're doing what you need to do to survive, because you come from a lineage of people that know how to survive. Okay, but you will get your just due, because it keeps coming out in various messages. You know, I do give you guys different kinds of messages. You know, sometimes my messages are more like giving you predictions about things. They could be warnings that come out in the messages. There's been a lot of warnings. People have been firing warning shots, but they've been given a lot of warnings as well. Okay, and a lot of you have battled through some things that, including me and my family. But you just keep on rising, keep on shining, and keep on going, and keep on living. All right, I want to get some letters before I close the message. I wasn't even needing to go this long, but I did miss you guys, and I was excited about coming back. I've tried the last few days to try to do it, but it's been some distractions, but it's okay. You always power through. All right. All right, so I'm going to mix these up. I'm not going to look until I have a few in my hand or they fall out. All right, let's see what we got. E. All right, you can resonate with parts of this message. Z. Somebody, I just heard Spirit says, you make it look easy. Someone's mad because whatever it is that you do, I don't care if you're a student and you ace every test and you have a friend and they're always having a hard time. It could be as simple as that. Somebody being a bitter Barry or Betty, because whatever you do it, you make it look easy or effortless, and they're not on your level. So like I said, you may still have some people in and around you that have some sort of hatred or envy or whatever in their heart. And that's just not how you operate, okay? W. C. And what's this one? V. I also just heard something about a VIP. A VIP. Oh, there's one here that fell. What's this? F. Letter F could be significant as well. Sometimes when I pull these letters, you guys, I'll get like street names or I'll get a person's name. I don't oftentimes say them unless I feel the need to. Or sometimes it'll even be like something could have happened, or could be like a city or state. But again, keep in mind these are general messages and predictions. I am hearing something about in Florida, in Virginia, Washington. Just Washington State or Washington DC? I don't know. Let's keep going. All right, just a few more. We got the letter Q. It can resonate with this message. Ooh, another Q. Could somebody have a first and last name with a Q? It's possible. Anything is possible. Another C. A CC could be significant. J. Another V. Y. Another E. On the back of that is a H. Somebody also could have first and last could be EE. So there's also an X. Somebody could also be blocked from your energy completely. So this person could be another J. Okay. I'm getting, you see these synchronicities? You see how we have QQ, JJ. I had 2 E's, CC. So there's something with that. Okay. Even how, I don't know, it could be like even like company letters too. All right, I'm not sure here. You know, take the messages how they fit for you guys, because sometimes when I get certain things, I'm not sure exactly, but it could mean something for you guys. But there's something with the synchronicities with the letters, all right? Something with the synchronicities with the letters. So, say for instance, I don't really drink colas, but like that Coca-Cola or Coco, you know, like that's what I mean, like the beginning, like somebody's name start with and ends, and first name could be J, last name could be J, could be first, middle, or last, or something about somebody's company name too. Could relate to this message. I think I'm gonna just end it there because this went longer than I was intending it to. But I love you guys so much, and I hope you enjoyed the message. If you like what I do here, please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next message. Enjoy your day. Love you. Bye.